The subtle habits that put you ahead in life and love. Some women just seem ahead. Ahead in love, in life, in the way everything seems to align for them. But here's the truth. It isn't always luck, and you can be this woman too. Because most of the time, if you look closer, these women aren't ahead by chance. They've cultivated certain habits that quietly place them 10 steps forward. In friendships, they command respect. In relationships, they're unforgettable. And in life, doors open for them almost effortlessly. What sets them apart isn't chance. It's the subtle habits they practice daily. Habits that build an aura of confidence, power, and elegance that others can't help but notice. Before we begin, welcome to For Every Woman XO, the space that reminds you that your dream woman has always been within you. It's only a matter of stepping into her. So, like and subscribe, because she's waiting for you to claim your essence. If you've ever wondered why some women always seem one step ahead, keep watching. 1. The habit of non-neediness. Neediness is the fastest way to lose value in friendships, in romance, and in life. But the women who are ahead, they carry a sense of fullness. They don't beg for attention, over-explain themselves, or chase after people who've already shown they don't care. Instead, their energy says, I am enough, with or without you. That quiet confidence makes others lean in, because people are magnetized by those who don't need them. If you've ever wondered why some women seem to draw people in, and you always felt it was effortless, this is the hidden reason. Non-neediness is magnetic. And yes, it may just be effortless because they move from a place of inner wholeness. 2. The habit of delayed reactions. Average women live in constant reactivity. They blow up when triggered. They scramble when pressured. But the women who rise above, they delay. They pause before speaking, before replying, before reacting. That moment of space creates mystery in love, control in conflict, and authority in life. Because delayed reactions don't just make you calm, they make you powerful. You're no longer predictable. You choose your response. And when you control the tempo of your reactions, you control the tempo of every room you walk into. 3. The habit of focused investment. Most people scatter their energy everywhere, into draining friendships, endless scrolling, and chasing approval. But the women who stay ahead treat their time and energy like currency. They invest it only where it multiplies. In love, that means nurturing connections that pour back into them. In life, that means focusing on skills, health, and vision, instead of distractions that fade. Focused investments separate the women who glow for a season from the women who glow for life. 4. The habit of refined refusals. Saying no is easy. Anyone can do that. But saying no with grace, that's a rare art. The women who seem ahead in life don't just slam doors shut. They close them softly, with elegance. They know their boundaries. They protect their time like it's currency. But here's the twist. They don't leave chaos or bitterness behind. Think of it this way. Anyone can say no and come off cold, blunt, or even rude. But when your refusal is refined, people still respect you. And sometimes respect you even more. This habit builds an aura of strength without arrogance. It makes people pay closer attention when you do say yes, because they know you don't hand it out cheaply. So here's the secret. When your refusals are graceful, your acceptance becomes golden. It's like supply and demand. The rarer your yes, the more valuable it becomes. 5. The habit of self-sourcing validation. The fastest way to lose power is to live on constant approval. That invisible question, do you like me? Am I good enough? Is exhausting. And the truth is, people can feel it. But the women ahead, they don't live like that. They validate themselves first. They don't need compliments to believe they're beautiful. They don't wait for applause to know they're successful. Their sense of worth is self-sourced. And that's exactly why the world ends up reflecting it back to them. Here's the paradox. When you stop needing validation, that's when you attract it effortlessly. Because people are magnetized to women who walk into a room with an energy that says, I approve of myself. And if you do too, wonderful. If you don't, well, my crown doesn't slip either way. It's not arrogance. It's sovereignty. And that subtle shift is what makes them unforgettable. 6. The habit of refining your inputs. Here's a truth most people ignore. You become what you consume. If your mind is constantly being fed with chaos, gossip, negativity, it shows. It leaks into your words, your energy, even the way you carry yourself. But the women ahead, they are curators. They're deliberate about what they allow into their inner world. The books they read, the conversations they engage in, the people they follow. It's not about being rigid. It's about knowing that your mind is soil. Whatever you plant grows. So if you're planting weeds, don't be surprised when your presence feels heavy. They refine their inputs, and in doing so, they refine their thoughts. Their thoughts refine their decisions, and those decisions refine their entire life. Most women guard their looks. Rare women guard their minds. And trust me, a guarded mind creates a glow no serum can replicate. 7. The habit of disciplined pleasure. Here's a paradox most people don't see coming. Women who are always indulging, always saying yes to every craving, every impulse, every distraction end up drained. But women who deny themselves everything, they end up hard, rigid, joyless. The habit that sets you apart is disciplined pleasure. You enjoy, but with balance. You indulge, but without letting indulgence take the wheel. You sip, but you don't drown. This creates a kind of radiance that's different from the quick high of overindulgence. It's a glow that comes from mastery. Because when you can say yes wisely, your pleasures become sweeter, not cheaper. That's the difference between reckless energy and magnetic elegance. 8. The habit of radical follow-through. Here's where most people stop. Plenty of women dream. Plenty of women start. But very few finish. The ones who are ahead, they keep promises to themselves, no matter how small. When they say, I'll wake up early tomorrow, they do it. When they say, I'll drink more water, they follow through. It sounds simple, but every tiny promise kept builds self-trust. And here's the magic. When you trust yourself, it shows. It shows in your walk, in your talk, in your aura. Because you're no longer doubting if you can depend on you. You already know you can. Dreams are everywhere. Ideas are everywhere. Starters are everywhere. But finishers? They're rare. And finishing is what transforms goals into reality. Finishing is what transforms women into leaders. So here's the real secret. These habits aren't flashy. They're subtle, quiet, almost invisible. But that's exactly why they're powerful. And when you start living by them, that's when you stop chasing life, and life starts chasing you. Being ahead has nothing to do with luck or beauty. It's about these quiet habits that compound over time. Habits that make people treat you differently, trust you more, and admire you without knowing why. And when you practice them daily, you don't just get ahead. You stay ahead. Which of these habits do you already live by? And which one do you know could transform you if you started today? Comment below. Because awareness is the first step to power. And if you're ready to keep rising, to glow in life and love without ever chasing, like this video and subscribe to For Every Woman EXO. Because this is just the beginning of the woman you're becoming. Watch next. Why subtle discipline creates the most beautiful women. In this video, I'll share how quiet daily discipline shapes a woman's presence in ways beauty products never could. You'll find the link in the description box below. Until then, see you in the next video. You are For Every Woman EXO.